Hello everyone, it's Lee here with episode 21 of our Final Fantasy VII Beginners playthrough. And the last episode that I had recorded, we had just finished the Wutai side quest in terms of getting our materia back. And then I did advise you that I would then do another recording where I would complete the rest of the quest by completing the Paconda part of the quest by going back into Wutai. Unfortunately, I had another issue of recording. Yesterday was just an absolute nightmare. And again, all I can do is apologise for the last couple of uploads and the recordings. You know, I might have given you a bit of confusion there, etc. But yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been able to record the VII part of the side quest. Basically, if you're doing the Wutai side quest straight after Rocket Town or later on, you do the main part where you help out the Turks and you save VII and Elena, and then it automatically puts you outside of Wutai. You just come back in with VII, so you got to make sure VII's in your party, and then you come all the way to the back, and then you go into this tool building here, and then you complete a series of fights with just VII by herself. And I mean, it's a fairly simple quest. It's a fairly simple load of fights. I mean, especially at this level, it's quite easy. What I would recommend is, if you are going to do it, you have these few things. If you put VII in the back row, first and foremost, she's going to take less damage, so do that first and foremost. Equip her with the enemy skill materia, so she's got Big Guard, and also so she's got the Aqua Lung skills. The Aqua Lung skill can do quite a bit of damage to the final fight. And not only that, Big Guard just so helpful because it gives you barrier and end barrier and haste. Restore materia just to keep yourself topped up, and then poison, because poison is good for a couple of the battles there. HP plus and MP plus if you've got them, and then a counter attack materia, because the counter attack materia is so beneficial. Getting hit and then being able to attack, it just helps so much, especially in the last fight. And then if you've got it as well, Death Blow, you should have Death Blow, put that on there, because that can deal critical hits, so it's good to have. And then it's just a simple case of going into the battles, especially the first and the final battle. You want to cast Big Guard straight away, poison until they're poisoned, and then just attack with Death Blow, and just make sure you're topping your health up as you're going along. Yeah, and it's as simple as that. I think in the last fight I did have to use an elixir because I was a bit too slow, and my health and MP got depleted quite low, so you might need to use an elixir, but I mean, it's fairly straightforward. And then once you've done that, you get VII's final limit break, all creation, and then you get the Leviathan summon as well. So that's it really. It's just a case of outlasting the fights and just, yeah, because the poison should do quite a bit of the damage for you really. Okie dokie. So now I've gone through that, we'll go on to the next part. So we need to go and find the Temple of the Ancients. I know that when you go to the Temple of the Ancients, you're going to need a keystone. How do we get around here now? Are we going the right way? Yeah. Okay. This is the quickest way to get to the gold saucer, because we're going to need to go there. So you go to the Temple of Ancients, and it basically says, I'll tell you what, I'll show you where it is on that. I think I can get to it this way. Or not. Yeah. So there's a Temple of the Ancients. It's on that island there. So and then the golden saucer is just over here. So you go there, and then what it'll say is you need a keystone. Now you can come here, and this gentleman will say a few things. So it gives you a hint of what was needed. Now this is the guy there you go, for the mithril too. And I believe if you go up here, there you go, Great Gospel. And that is Aeris final limit break. So there we go, we've got all of them up. And then what you do is you simply click on that, learn limit skill Great Gospel, put that on there. As soon as you do that, you'll get a what's it called? A notification to say you've completed the reward, the achievement to unlock your part of your PlayStation Platinum or whatever you're going for there. So that's it. We've got the Great Gospel now for Aeris, which is great. So basically, this guy tells you that he doesn't have what you're looking for, and you need to basically go and find it. To cut a long story short, Dino's got it at the golden saucer, so we need to go there. Now what I would do before you even think about going into here is to do a few things for Cloud, because you're going to get into a series of fights. Let's take Aeris off, and you want to make him as strong as you possibly can. So similar to Yeffy in terms of bits you need. I've got a long range, and oh no, I did have, but I don't know. You want to be making sure you equip a few things. So we want enemy skill, you want counter attack, you want long range. We've got the HP and MP plus. We've got restore already. I might just take that off just to add death blow. There we go. Okay. So we got death blow, don't worry about the lightning, the HP plus, MP plus, enemy skill, counter attack, long range. It's going to be very good for him. You want to make sure you've put on the Yoshiki that you picked up earlier, and you want to put the Eden coat on just because it gives you a better defense. Put Cloud to the back, and then we can do this part. What I'll do is I'll save it just in case, because I'm a nightmare with this. Yoshiyuki, or whatever the sword's called. What I will say is I think I found the issue in terms of the recording, so I think I'm doing the right thing in terms of, because I'm doing this through the PlayStation 4, so I'm double clicking the share to share the gameplay, but then what I've noticed in the last couple of episodes, because I'm a klutz and I'm doing other things, you know, like look on my phone, etc. in the background, I'm accidentally, when I'm picking up the controller, I got that chunky fingers anyway, but I think I'm like hitting share, and so it's stopping the recording, and it's only like saving like the last sort of 5 or 10 minutes, so it's not saving the whole episode. I think that's what the issue, it cancels the recording, so, which is a nightmare. So you come to the golden saucer, and you go to the battle square. Basically you speak to that man more that I just saw there, and he basically gives you a hint that some guy called Dino has basically got the keystone. Yeah, at the showroom, it's there. Mr. Dino comes. Since you've been good to me in the past. Because basically he wants us to entertain him, which is fine. Oh. I really should have put on Choco Feather as well. Really? You want to put on either oh, I've done it again, man. Choco Feather or Protective Vest if you can. Just causing myself issues here, aren't I? You mainly want to do it for these two because these give you stone stir, and we don't want that. So I don't think we're going to get very far in this fight. Accessories broken anyway. Can I use items? Have a look if I can. Really? This guy is frozen me. He's serious right now. What I want to do is, so I've got that. Where is it? I'm looking for soft. There we go. And then wait, what? I'll just check an antidote on. I'm making this more complicated than it is really. We'll put regen on, and then what we'll do then is we'll do an attack when we can. Come on, mate. We'll just do that because it gives us a nice, oh, this guy, I tell you. I think, yeah, I think it's a chocolate, is it a chocolate feather or one of the accessories prevents this from happening, and you need to have it on. I didn't put it on. I bloody forgot, so just make sure you've got it on. It's the one that's basically stops paralysis really. Some material is rubbish anyway, mate. You gotta be joking me, mate. I think I got eye drops there. Get off me, mate. Oh, right, okay. See why counter-attack's so good? You're just getting 3 attacks for nothing really. So this is going to be hard now. It's going to be more harder than it needed to be. So this is pretty much the battle arena, so you need to do this later on in the game to get Cloud... last one. Oh, is this the last fight? That would have worked. Boosh! So we did it all and got the full points. And for that, if you do this, you win. We win a Choco Feather and a Protective Vest. I mean, they're not rare items, but you might as well have them, innit? You might as well get them. There you go. Bosh. That's how you do that, guys. I made that more awkward than it needed to be, but which item is it that you need? Gem ring. That would have been helpful because it just stops that stupid paralyze and petrify that you get, which causes me earache. There, so restore all, lightning all, we had that, and then we have red, long range on you, wait up, yeah, we want that one, and that should just be us all back up to... I like counter-attack. I'm tempted to have counter-attack on actually, instead of the still command. Yeah, we'll do that. I normally like making sure the characters have like 4 things in their bar, but we'll do that. I want to make sure I've got... I'm liking counter-attack at the moment, so we'll use that. I know we haven't got cover on Cloud, but that would be the optimal way to go really, but we'll have to wait a bit. Ah, okay. So, I forgot about this. So basically now we've got to stay in the Golden Saucer for the night because the tram is broken. So you end up at this hotel which we come to earlier on. So like I said, we do come here, and you could have picked up the turtle side quest, but we was doing it there and then, so I wanted to come back and get it. some kind of disease. Oh. So this is where we found out where I haven't done everything I needed to for Barrett, for the date as well. To be honest, I'm not sure I'm going to get Barrett's date here in this one, which is frustrating, simply because there was 2 parts where I picked like commentary for Tifa or Aeris, and it may have gave them points which I didn't want to, do. It's really frustrating, really, because we'd literally done everything else. The thing is, to get Barrett as the date, you need to get everything absolutely perfect, I think. I don't think there's any error, so that's why I have no faith that I'm going to get him, but... You get a bed, woman. Am I gonna go mad too? No, you're good. Vincent and Sid sharing a room. Yes! We done it! So I must have done it. I must have done something right because we've got him. So we've now got Barrett as the date for the Gong Saucer. Check me out. So I did get it right. 100th couple. Brilliant. Happy days, guys. At least I got something right. Two burly men just on a little cart seeing all the fireworks. How lovely. I can't wait to see what this place looks like when they in the remake. I mean, obviously it's not going to be in the first part of it, but I think it's going to look awesome. Little snake. What's he doing with our keystone? Out of the way, boy. Which way did he go? Did he go to chocolate? He did indeed. Running around your fat ass on the thing. That happened also quickly, but you kind of guessed that was Tesang from the Turks. Little snake. One of the reasons why I don't use the little snake, I don't like him. Go in here. You got a cheeky little Alexia, I don't think you get anything else. So, now it's time for us to go to the Temple of the Ancients. So unfortunately we have to take Aeris with us, which is a pain in the neck. Because I like using Vincent obviously, but we have to deal with the cards we've been dealt. Sorry if you heard that yawn, guys. I'm recording this super early in the morning, like I do most of my recordings. So all we need to do now simply is go to the Temple of the Ancients. Will it not let us take her out? How annoying is that? Okay. Have to do it that way, guys. I mean, on the plus side, we get to play with potentially her final limit break, so that's cool. And then I'm just going to give her all of the stuff that Vincent had. There we go, all set. Let's come in here quickly and use the nice cheap in. Instead of using a tent that we've been doing before. And then what I'll do, guys, is I will take you to the Temple of the Ancients and then we will finish the episode there. Sorry guys, as well, I realised when we was doing the cutscene there for the Bronze Saucer that I had the no battle hole. Just find find a tiny bronco, go past the house, straight across, along there. There we go. Easy peasy. These guys learning a little level up. Nice new. Yeah, I'm not going to go into the forest because I think that might start the next portion of the game. So there's the Temple of the Ancients, guys. We've managed to get there. I think we've got here now, and then we're literally at the end of this disc, so which is great. So thank you very much for watching the episode, guys. I'm hoping I've recorded it right. we've managed to get a few things done there. So I will see you in the next episode. Thanks team, Guy.